Okay, here's the cutout figure of the little country bear that Mike introduced us to. And this is 1.5 inches by about 4 inches high. Now, what I really like to do is the little miniature ones. And this is a little miniature and bear based off the Mike Shipley pattern. And I put little clothes on him and stuff like that. Now, Mike does one that he does with the overalls on, which is a great piece. And the wonderful thing is you can do this bear in so many different variations. You can put clothes on him, you can put a little mustache on him. It's just different variations, but we're just going to do the basic variation of it. And actually this one only stands about less than 3 inches high. And as you can see, that's a great looking little bear to do. I'll tell you what, especially for a gift or whatever you want to use it for, in other words. And something on there. And here he is. And as you can see, isn't that a great little bear? I mean, just look at it. Just the way it's done. And that's why I say that's why I have such a high respect for Mr. Shipley, because he has created simple patterns that are easy for the beginner, but yet turn out great pieces. And look, folks, we're not all professionals. We know that. So we're going to start, first of all, with, of course, here's our ears. Right in there. There's our ears right in there. And this is just a bigger version of it. But what I usually start to do is to sort of get this face. See that? Start bringing that face down just a little bit. Let me get this pattern out of the way. And you sort of go from side to side. And I'm going to tell you something. If you, like I said, his rough outs are just great. I'm telling you. I've carved several of his rough outs, and man, the characters you can create from them are something else. And what's great, you can use them to create your own style and stuff. So I'm beginning to sort of bring, this area is where his face is going to be in here, okay? So we want to bring that part down just a little bit, because we're gonna come up with a nose. Now we've done his Christmas bear. Okay, and I'm just gonna kind of go ahead and bring this down in here. Now don't bring this bottom part down too much. Just kind of follow as we go along. We want to bring that face down just a little bit. Now I may carve it a little bit different the way Mike does, you know, but of course he's the professional at it more than anything, so. Got a little check in that wood in there. Just like that. See how we're bringing that down? Because we're going to bring this to a point here where we have our nose. And there, you can do this, so many variations of this that you can use. You do this bear, you can put him in clothes, you can put him in, you know, if you want to do a baseball bear, you can do that. You know, there's just so many different variations that you can do with this pattern, and that's what I like about it. I like to find someone who makes things simple enough to where you can use that pattern to make different Okay, now let's come up here where the ears are, and let's just go ahead and separate this in here, okay? Now when you buy the rough out is the front, and this is only the side view that I'm working with. The front and the side view are both not cut out, but it's formed out with a router, and man, those are great to do. Okay, see? We're just getting started. Now let's go down here and let's just sort of bring this down just a little bit. And let's go ahead and separate in the middle, somewhere around in here, separate where our feet are going to be. Okay. I got a little check in my wood here. See that little mark? I didn't see that whenever I was cutting it out. Just have a... So I got to be kind of careful in there. I don't want to break it. We're bringing that, as you can see, we're bringing that area down in there. I tell you what, little bears like this and stuff, and put them in different positions, get well. I call them get well carvings, where somebody's in a hospital or something, and you just say that they are baseball fans or something, or they're there, put them in a baseball uniform or something. You know, it's just there's so many variations that can be done from this pattern to make the little bears with. And it's just that's. Okay, see? Now we're going to continue to bring this down. Alright, we're just gradually bringing this down. See that? Already starting to take shape.